Okay, here we are again. So, as said earlier, child, figured out how this is going to work. So we're going to do Aquarium Park, Asteroid Coaster. Then we're going to switch to my file. We're not going to do the whole multiplayer. We're going to do like one stage per area, and then I'll show off Supersonic and the Rival Rush, and then we'll come back and I'll do Terminal Velocity, and that'll be the end of the game. So actually, you start first because Aquarium Park is yours. It's either that or Asteroid Coaster. Aquarium Park, because that's the one I chose for you. Joseph gets Asteroid Coaster because of course he does.
I like running coasters.
Asteroids. Got some cool items.
Next up, the tropical...
Oh yeah, this is happening.
Welcome to Next Up, the Aquarium Park. This underwater attraction is the perfect...
Alright, so here's Aquarium Park. The music for this place is fucking awesome.
Both bad we can't hear it because I'm loaded.
Yeah, I will. Did you up the volume at any point after the last session?
Yes, I did.
Okay, because I didn't touch it. I love how blinding that light was. The pressure down here must be fucking crazy, bro.
This is true non-dead.
Essentially. I mean, I enjoy it. It has some aspects of it that make it its own. Tuna was like a slightly exaggerated real world. This is like extremely exaggerated.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
So I was watching back the first part. There's nothing here to use it for now. You might want to hold on to that.
Flies! Fucking flies!
Box time. Or you can wall jump, I think, maybe.
Just run it up.
Fucking crazy.
They just make the boxing.
I think that's something that, like, if you know how the game works, that's something you would think, like we do. More like I do.
I mean, that
Figure out
works.
to do that instead of, you know, just putting in the box.
That works if it
Even though I didn't think about it.
trivially
until now.
easy to just do that.
Yeah, I was watching back the original.
I pressed B though.
Yeah, but it depends if something interferes. Like getting in the water will
How do I
interfere
use-
with the top button.
Oh, that's
Nice.
it's
Drill. You use
more for water.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, wouldn't water and ground be the two places to use a drill? At least in the industrial setting, not a handheld drill.
What's wrong with
Now here they're forcing you to interact with the box. You go up against the box and start pushing it. If you push while boost while pushing it, so fucking put the plug in.
Huh?
So you push it and you press the boost button while doing it. I think it's a little easier to do in generations because pushing it isn't like a time state. Yeah, you need a laser for that, but you can stop now. Sure. You can try it here. There you go. Crab meat. I have no fucking clue. That's just what they were called in the original games. So yeah, I was watching the original session. Yeah, drill goes through pipes. I was watching the original session, and I noticed a couple things. One, when I asked Joseph what his favorite list was, he did not answer the question. So if you wanna do that now, you can.
When I get at the end of the so I guess.
Apu?
Close kind of mid.
Hover?
Good.
Ghost was a new one, and it fell into the underused category.
I don't have
some of the wisps do.
Okay.
So,
Why is this so hard to get through?
no, please. I don't have.
The gold ring is pretty close, so
It's just so
it
crazy.
should be directly under you. Yeah, you can just jump forever. Or at least somewhere under you. There it is.
Ah!
That's fucking crazy. Stop. Yeah. I like the background. I actually spent time not even last night, it was earlier today. There's a reason why I was dead for so long. I was up till like 12 something p.m. today. And like I woke up shortly before our session on Friday, and then I woke up like at 6 or some shit on Saturday. So I was up for a while. I was mainly just editing and shit. I edited and exported all the parts for Portal 2. That looks like it's gonna end around July 8th. I made the ending thumbnail for it. I made and made the thumbnail for an update video that goes out tomorrow at the time of recording. I made my Pokemon Presents stream thumbnail, and I spent like an hour straight just downloading images off the internet for all the thumbnails I need to make for the upcoming games we're playing. With colors being included, which is one of the things is that I have to ask is why the fuck doesn't Terminal Velocity have a fucking icon? If it has one, I couldn't child. What the fuck? If it has one, I can't find it.
I don't think it's.
Another thing that I neglected to mention was a few things. So not only was this the original colors the first time that the writing team, okay, not only was this the original colors the first time the writing team was there, but this game was the first mainline Sonic game that the new voice cast got. New, they've been at it for a decade now. To the left, yeah, the only direction you haven't gone.
Yeah. Free.
Cube will be important here, especially if you're trying to get all the collectibles. But like, you probably shouldn't because I haven't. That's fucking crazy.
I remember saying not to kill yourself.
That was a
Tails
close
saved
one,
you.
Sonic.
Thanks.
It was really, really good.
When Tails saves you, you get temporary invincibility.
You.
Like right now, I don't think you need cubes because yeah, you only really need it for like that red ring. Which is something I can give colors is that I'm fairly certain at pretty much there is, unless you're doing like the multiplayer stuff, there's like no point where you have to use the wisps or anything. Every time you use a wisp in the main game, it's optional. There's not a single route that is required for a wisp. Even Hover in the Starlight Carnival that Joseph played, you didn't need to use it. It just made that section.
Why?
It just made that section easier.
Why?
Oh, Sonic!
You're threading the needle a lot, which is crazy, but
Sonic, he's so
not this again.
good.
What did you do?
But yeah, so I don't know if they re-recorded anything. I know they did for Generations, which was their second game. Well, third technically, but their second mainline game. Because I think that this voice cast got Sonic Rewriters,
Why the fuck did you do that?
which is the shit third and final Sonic Riders game. But at least in terms of mainline, Gens was their second game. Jesus Christ. I hear the goal ring. Please, child, just go, just go.
You lived. You lived. Yay. Yes. Yes.
Oh shit, you're under the water.
Good night, wife.
This is still better than Joseph's lowest rank. He got the same rank as you, but you got exactly 0 scored.
That wasn't fair. They added score and then took it away immediately afterwards. That was not my fault.
You had to pay for that hospital bill.
They put me fucking down. What am I supposed to do about that?
The point is that that's still yours. In fact, the game had it saved until you restarted it. So if you'd gone to the home screen, we would have passed the level, but that would have been on the result screen right here. Alright, now go to the third act. But yeah, so I don't know if they recorded anything for this, re-recorded anything for this game. Like obviously the new Tails stuff was the new, like all the new voice lines. Obviously, but I don't know if they recorded anything, like re-recorded any lines for the main story. Like Sonic talking to the robots in the bosses after you finish them. That's new. The Tails stuff for the Tails save is also new.
Ow.
The announcement for the Ghost Wisp is new because the Ghost Wisp didn't fucking exist in the original color. This is just an excuse to force you down deeper into the water, so there's no possible way for you to get
Oh.
You are about to drown
Wait,
doing the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
What was that?
So, rocket, 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 rocket. Use it!
Oh, damn.
No, wait,
Don't restart. Wait,
keep
let's
going,
see.
keep going. You're right.
Just barely.
Yay. Oh my
You're done.
god.
And you're back to drowning again. Wait, you can jump, jump, and there we go.
You didn't fucking perish.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. One level you're gonna have to deal with a bastard who's the bane of my existence in terminal velocity. Especially when I'm not using Supersonic.
What?
You'll see him. He's gonna be a major part of the level, one of the future levels you play. That will probably be the only time I actually see a child needing to switch the controller to somebody. Yeah, on
I do totally.
what the fuck is happening?
No.
There's a rocket down there, you can use that. Yeah, so I love it how it's just a shit ton of interconnected domes on the water planet, but then the domes still have water in them anyway.
My word.
It really doesn't.
Oh.
That's crazy.
I got distracted. First of all, I can't even see it, and there's nothing to look at.
We'll likely be doing this in some kind of actual order after this game. Well, I mean, I can't say that. Frenzy makes this section so cool to look at. You'll understand when we find it and save Frenzy. Save it. Quotes. Yeah, a lot of these stages, barring like Act 1 and 4, are like short as shit. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I think everyone in this room has gotten at least one of the ranks except Child with S rank. Yeah, I did. But yeah. Oh, and also earlier today, because of all the images I downloaded, I had 69,666 images in my gallery.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you have in the
That's like my whole media
What is
drive.
this?
It is true blueberry and true.
I could figure blueberry. I could smell that shit when you were putting it in.
Yeah, the wild berry, not the wild berry. It's one of those. It's whichever one is open. That
damn, she's tweaking.
That smell by itself smells heavily of medicine. Great medicine.
Yeah, I was like, Fucking medicine.
Is this it? This might be it. Maybe. Child, go
There you-
forward. I feel like this
There
is.
you go.
This
Now
screen is-
you've gotten it.
It is. Yep.
Hentai.
What the fuck? So here he is. Fine.
It has a hint of medicine, but it isn't bad that there's no one. I'll put it down.
Can you wall jump? Use your wall jump to show some shit here? I don't think you can.
Go on the left wall and right wall.
Yeah, I don't think you can use wall jump. Yeah, you can.
Try it hard.
Just push the box.
Shut your bitch ass up.
You hold the jump button and then double jump out of it. Yep, do that but faster. Insane.
What the fuck?
Yeah, slam this. Real. High speed underwater.
I was watching the obviously I said this already, but I watched the last session and all three of us managed to fail to save ourselves so many times. It's just worse for me because I actually, like, I should have remembered that, you know, when you use the whip,
The funny thing is
that it uses it.
The funny thing is that your worst moon was significantly worse than all of ours. More than ours.
Well, part of that was their insistence on having a double jump and the homing attack being on the same button. Like, I understand that was how it was before, but, like, there's a certain point where we have to be like, you know, maybe having a double jump and then having the homing attack be on the same button eliminates the ability to use homing attack objects in places you would want to use the double jump. Now, granted, that's the exact opposite of the issue they had in Unleashed, where they changed the homing attack button for quite literally no reason, and it made his moveset work. Because instead of homing attacking something when you're trying to jump or double jump, instead in Unleashed, you'll be trying to use the air boost or the homing attack, and you'll instead be flung off in a completely different direction you weren't trying to go to. And that will also get you killed. Sonic Colors and Unleashed are both interesting.
No. I didn't use that.
There were ways to use that didn't end up doing that. But it's fine.
I didn't mean.
This is canon. I feel like this will be like Sonic game.
What the fuck?
It's the only
What the
3D
fuck?
Sonic game I've ever played where you can't jump outside.
Ah! You can jump through certain ones, but there are some you can't. They actually do have a distinction between those.
I am not
Frontiers has them, which means Forces by Proxy has them, and I think Lost World and Generations do. But the thing is, right, okay, so
I didn't know.
for background, Jesus Christ. For background, I use a group of software.
I love how I was like, I'm getting caught up cold, but I'm hot at the same time. I hit my leg.
Jesus. For clarification, I use a group of software that basically makes it so you picked up a ring after you died. I use a group of software that makes it so that I'm able to make Sonic stages in Frontiers. And Frontiers is literally just the past few Sonic games in multiple different ways. It's quite literally built off of Forces. And they took a shit ton of stuff from Forces and Generations and Lost World. Like, quite literally fully supported that shit. To the point where, if you look in the files of the game, the gun truck has files in the game. It just doesn't have a model, which means that it crashes shit because it's trying to play animations for something that doesn't exist. But the gun truck is, by technicality, in Frontier. Those are steel crates.
Why can't he go steel?
You're so fucking cooked, child.
Please.
And then right back in the pipe. Child, you know you aren't straight, but you still need to go straight, right?
Hold on. Why are you
Why
cooking
the
with?
fuck did you have?
You were cooking yourself by doing that shit.
So you realize how unbelievably trash it's going to go, right?
Yeah, admittedly it is real easy once you get stuck in something like that
Why
to
did you
just
do
be.
Oh, that's good.
exiting the water? What are you doing?
Drop to give me a comment. So happy.
I mean, because I've been playing. I've been practicing the game last days, so I've been already stuck on it for an hour now. That's something you
That's
couldn't
what was
control.
happening. Like I was watching what was happening. She, instead of just going up, he'd go up, then just drop like a fucking drop, and she stomped. Like didn't never actually stomp. So he just dropped down to the water like half second after to get out. She couldn't get out.
What kind of, okay, yeah.
Little Mr. Son, there's some right.
Oh, man. On.
There are chroma cubes. Fuck off. There are chroma cubes down there. Go through.
Oh, man. On. Stuck.
2, 4, 5,
Ow.
6 is not 7. Alright, so I have a list of what gambling stages we should be doing. What was I talking about before? Oh, yeah, so I basically, I make Sonic stages, sometimes. And they actually, yes it is, he talks over the PA system for like the whole game. It's just we've been ignoring status. So, but yeah, so all those games, they actually do have a distinction between normal platforms you cannot go through and platforms you actually can go through. So I'd recommend not doing this. Move to the right. So you want to pay attention to his back and see what lasers are shooting and move out the way of him. Not like that. And basically, once he gets close enough, he's going to try to punch you. The only way I think to avoid it is to boost. So that means don't waste your shit. So you boost now. And then when you are sufficiently in front of those two lasers, then you move out the way of them. And you just keep doing this. Yeah, you can see it on his back. Whatever area isn't lighting up, that's where you want to be supposed to be.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to it.
There's literally no obstacles on the ground when shit like this happens, so you really should only be looking at him and figuring out where your position for Sonic will be. So now you don't have to move. There you go. I think you're close to halfway through this section. The only other way I can think of is that you want to... Oh. Wait, you're almost there? There you go. You got it. 404, 230.
You're not supposed to go.
Is this the teabag?
It is too bad.
Oh, there's a lot of weapons in there, but we'll be back first. So maybe we won't be stuck in the game. I don't mind.
I mean, what's wrong with drinking sand? Like, honestly. Congratulations, child. You only have 2 stages left and then a boss. And then you'll be done. Now that, it'll probably be by 30 minutes. Assuming Joseph doesn't choke somewhere along his run, we should be done before the hour mark. And then we can go and move forward. What's happening?
Don't put your ass up.
What the fuck is happening? No, I mean the two of you. What the fuck?
She is clearing in front of the
Ah. Bomb block.
You can go forward. It'll follow.
Yeah, you can. It'll follow you forward. It just won't follow you backwards. Right, so that's a bomb. Don't stand on that.
Yeah, I think you guys got it.
You can stomp to get higher, right?
Yeah, you just go forward. It will always follow you.
Oh, I was about to say, why am I high? Why is that one already?
It will
Oh,
not follow you backwards.
Yeah. He'll save you.
Oh, Sonic!
You got to keep all your shit.
Joseph, shut up.
He has multiple voice lines too, but I don't know why the RNG is making me suffer so
Literally
really.
over here.
That was a close one. Okay, well, you
That
can
time
go
you're
too
going
fast.
Well, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
I forgot about until you did that shit.
Thank you for telling me. I appreciate it.
It usually doesn't happen. Usually, being the keyword.
So now I have to go really slowly.
You don't have to go really slowly, just don't be slow. Like that. Clear the platform. I can appreciate standing on it. You already got the red rings, you know. You kept both your score in.
What?
I did not know you could outrun the
Close one,
sprint.
Sonic.
Like I knew you could like probably air dash and do it, but I didn't know you could just outright outrun it. Well,
Like, why am I outrunning it?
and this is the whole level too. Dealing with this spring. Now the good part is eventually it's just going to go up, and I'm hoping that you can't fail that. But
Why did you do that, Sonic?
cooked.
Why did you do that, Sonic? Like,
Oh, Sonic.
I'm trying to listen to your voice too.
Stop sucking.
No, I don't
What
play
you mean,
Sonic
no?
games.
Tails can't help somebody.
I don't play Sonic games, bruh. I don't.
At this point, that's just a lie.
Well, I do,
You
but
play
only when you guys play.
Generations, Shadow Generations, Adventure 1, Adventure 2.
But
I'm
only
pretty
when
sure
you
The way
guys.
you weren't
6.
even bad with Shadow Generation 2. That's
played-
you did that
played
like twice
You played
before.
on 6, by the way.
Wow! Oh my
You played on
god.
6, by the way. You've also
Yes,
played
thank
Lost
you.
World.
Yes, I have.
I'm not sure you played on Wii yet, though.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, I don't think she has.
But you definitely do play Sonic. You played more Sonic than a lot of people say they have.
That's because you guys make me do it.
Yeah. But it's still true.
Excuse me.
You're a cheat.
I mean, didn't you steal half of your shit?
Okay, and?
Oh, that's fucking crazy, guys.
You're a cheat.
I'm not a bad person.
Give clearance to everything you're trying to go past. Like this bomb. No, we talked about how you could stop and gain more height.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
Sonic.
watched you do it earlier. Before that, like literally
I keep
seconds
forgetting.
before that.
I keep forgetting.
Okay. The music is nice though. It's just keep restarting.
Yeah.
Damn. What are you doing? This guy's bike. Not his bike. This is Mario's bike. This is
Oh, damn.
That's a good bike. And then Mr. Java is good.
Cool.
Been here for 4 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, see, we can actually keep track of that because Tails is saving her every time.
Come on.
The fuck did we talk about? You can actually save yourself. Okay.
Help me.
Maybe.
Help me.
Maybe.
Help me. Help me.
Fine, fuck it. I'm only getting you past as far as you know.
Beat the world and the boss.
I'm sorry, I didn't play this game multiple times.
Right. Checkpoint. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, time's up by the way, so you can just getting a time score goodbye. That's quite literally what that means. You are given a soft timer. Once you hit that timer, you will no longer get any score for the time. Everything else can get scored. Especially in a Sonic game where most of the score will be calculated by time, that's you're kind of fucked. You are not getting anything above a 0. It's not. She's just shit. You've been here for
instead of messing up around those parts. But the rest of the stage is still long as fuck.
She's been replaying the start of the stage over and over again. That's the part that I've helped her pass. She literally just got here. She hasn't been here yet.
Yeah.
I got you, Sonic.
That's what I was talking about. He has more than that voice line. I just don't understand why they haven't be like they obviously they haven't be random so that there's more of a chance for voice lines. Are you serious?
No. Nah. Okay, but why is this keep okay.
No
Fast.
worries, Sonic.
It's moving faster than me, okay?
Now use this mystical art called jumping.
I'll try.
Don't bother with the red rings. This is going to be a point where you have to, all 413 rings you have, you're going to have to start weaving bullets. I can hear the gold ring. You're so close. Don't fuck this up. You can. You definitely can. Yes, you can. Stop, damn it.
Thank you.
400 rings and lost all of them. Still is not the lowest score we've gotten in this game.
You're not gonna stop bringing that up, huh?
No! I've had that happen. I've had that zero thing happen to me one time, and that was because I was literally wasting time. I was looking for red rings and then just started fucking around halfway through a stage and was there for like fucking 8 minutes. Alright, child, one more stage and then the boss.
Yeah.
So, I have a list of the Gameland stages we're going to be playing. We'll be playing Act 1 of Gameland 1, Act 1, Gameland 2, Act 1, Gameland 3, Act 2, Gameland 4, Act 1, Gameland 5, Act 1. We'll be doing whatever the fuck for 6, and Gameland 7, Act 1. I will explain the reason for choosing said stages when we do them. Don't take the iron ball to the face. Ghost. Which is not.
Like, what would I use him here for, though?
It goes through walls. So if you go to the section you were at, you would find a homing attack thing that would grapple you through the wall. You're drowning.
Thank you, I can't go.
Yeah, well, you're moving a little slow. There you go. These fish, they give you air. And then there's also air bubbles. Those are fans. The last thing you want to be doing is trying to activate those. Yeah, that's the reason why. Go down at this point. You have infinite air so long as those fish stay with you. Of course, losing child. Oh my god. Please.
There you go. Nah, never mind.
Christ!
No.
Careful.
Please,
Oh
I don't
my
have a
fucking
homing attack.
Christ.
Okay, there we go.
You don't need it. The jump button exists.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh my god. Also, there was exactly one Sonic game where you could homing attack without jumping first, and that's one you haven't played.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't even think it's possible in Shadow Generation, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, which is insane.
Thanks.
But then again, that was extremely broken. Alright, you can use Ghost here. Where's that lead? Never mind, you missed it. You're cooked. Just
Okay, well.
keep going before you drown.
Why not?
I'd also like to point out you've hit exactly 0 checkpoints so far, so if you die, you're back to the start. So it would help if you didn't do shit like this. Look at all these fish. I keep forgetting that being underwater in Sonic games usually muffles the music, so I was like, where the fuck is the music at? And I realized it was already quiet. And then, get the white ones to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, what else did I say?
They left like in the water. Sonic Colors rarely does 3D platforming. If she didn't do that, this was going to be one of those times.
I can do this all day.
Could you like fly me over there? That would be nice.
No.
Wait.
You double jump already.
Almost made it.
Bro. What
I
was
jumped.
that?
I jumped! Huh? I literally jumped in it.
You need a running start, so you've already fucked this up. Go.
I jumped! I literally jumped! Yes, I did.
I can
Okay,
do
look.
this all day.
Look, okay, look. Okay, look. There we go. Why did you do it the first few times, huh?
Almost made it.
Shut up, Tails.
Almost made it.
See, I would agree with you, and I would choose the backhand if I want to use my backhand.
You need help again.
Yeah.
You have exactly one tail save. After that, you die. All right.
It doesn't matter. It's cool.
Back up a little bit.
I don't really care much for the
Oh, nice.
I don't care much for the those four that I get. As long as I finish the game,
Fuck. That's fucking insane. Oh, hey, look at that. All right.
You lost all your score.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes. Yeah. Nah, you don't feel good about the score. Neither do I. Congratulations, you're not playing. Oh. You were neither of the two playing. There you go. If you could be hovering, what would you do? You press the boost. First off, you press and then you press the boost button and use license jet. And then you press that button when there's no rings to use that thing. Or you can do that.
Oh, are you serious?
What?
Are you serious?
They save your score, but your time is saved throughout the whole run. So.
Yeah.
Okay. It's really easy with the way that Color Sonic gains speed to
Yeah,
like
he gains speed
run
with
off
that.
a. You were doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Then you got filtered by Act 5. Bro, that gigantic seashell dude that punches the life out of you wasn't even doing something that much. So if you keep hovering, hold the jump button, okay, hold it, okay. If you try to use the Lightspeed dash, you'll get a, I think part of it is that you need a running start for this too. Just careful, you didn't kill any of the enemies back there. Alright. Alright, from here you should be able to run and slide. That's not the slide. Well, now you have to take the first one. The hole. You get to hover anyway. You have to lightspeed dash here. That's fucking crazy. I'm surprised you still haven't gotten the times up yet.
Time's up.
I have to ask what you doing. Please. Every time you get here, you just make it. Back up. Okay. You still have to hover to do shit. That's insane. That is. Sometimes.
Sometimes I question myself. Sometimes I'm like, why the fuck am I so dead?
Yeah, so actually that was what I was talking to Joseph about in Starlight Carnival. You can do a little shockwave thing. You had it right doing the lightspeed dash. I think maybe you shouldn't do it with this one. Oh, fuck. And it's been 8 minutes. I'm really surprised the time left. Hover!
Hover!
What do you
Okay. What's fucked up is that if you had gone backwards, you probably could have made it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, I really. There's time's up.
Oh,
So when we get to that, the new hover capsule, just let hover run out. Don't run into the capsule. They just stay here. Alright, now jump through that, and then jump off the platform and activate it. See if this helps. Nope, it helped. You went faster. You probably aren't going to make it. Yeah, you're not. Using the lightspeed dash. You know that thing you were doing on the pageant ring before you did that again?
Yeah.
It's okay, you get there.
It's very rude.
Get the fuck up, Joseph.
I was trying to help you.
It's a born hater.
I was trying to help you. I said that was a very rude thing to say.
No, I didn't.
It's been almost 35 minutes. Yeah, using the lightspeed dash pauses the timer. Though I think it would help if you here, let me not stuck here for 6 hours.
Where are you even going? A hoodie? A man in a hoodie?
A man in the
Well,
yellow hat.
I came up with this like the entire last night, and I'm going now because I know for a fact I will forget it. Once I forget it, it's going to be gone forever. So I'm going. But I don't know how to go. Wait. Good.
No! You were gonna fall into the pit there. I was about to say, there's... Okay, yeah, that's a 4. Please.
I actually would have I fell through there. But that's the point.
You almost died again.
Yeah.
Alright. You got a checkpoint now. You're in the barrier. Kill all. I like how we have a bunch of fish and crab bots and stuff here. An Aquarium Park. Asian inspired. Something interesting with the boss here. It would help look
You know, that would be nice because I can't see.
blind. Perfect homing attack in the water. Isn't it 2040? Isn't our eyesight fucked?
Pretty sure you can only go up to 20.
I think
Actually, why is it glitching?
cutscene.
That's really just a camera angle change in auto run.
Oh, why was that so awkward?
Why is that so awkward? Is a crazy thing to ask.
The ring
when
should
you're
be
playing
somewhere
a-
around
when you're
here,
playing a
please.
game.
Deliver us from this house, so you can just go to the boss.
You can deliver from this whole world.
ring should be somewhere around here. I hear it. There it is. Oh.
As best as I can.
Fucking finally! This is probably the rank.
What it did.
Fucking crazy. Next!
Among Us.
Oh my fucking god. Go fight Admiral, whatever the fuck his name is now. It was Admiral Jelly before, but go fight that now.
Oh wait, did I just go back?
Next stop.
Yeah, you did.
Crazy, doesn't
Trot your ass all the way back to the boss.
Man, running past all those fish put me in the mood for sushi. I doubt Eggman had the decency to put a good sushi joint in this park.
Remember, ladies
Ah,
Where'd
yeah.
you get shopping them?
newest dining experience here at Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park, the bucket of sushi.
Crazy.
Now with fish.
Ugh.
Her face when you said that.
Now with fish.
Oh my god.
The
Hey,
bucket of
somebody here
sushi
order
now
a
with
clobbering?
Okay, but what was it made out of
Sure.
before?
It says somebody ordered an extra large.
Shut the
clobbering
fuck up,
with
Sonic.
everything.
Probably can't go remember.
Okay, tell you what. I can't take this thing back, so I'll give you an extra large clobbering
I want
for
chili.
nothing.
Chili?
Hope you're hungry.
Because I want my aunt's chili.
Boss, Aquarium Park. So this is basically the same as the first one, except it's with missiles now. And you need to guide these missiles. So it's not the same at all. But you need to guide these missiles to. This is a way to do this. That will ensure that you drown.
Wait,
What the fuck are you doing?
wait.
Down, damn it!
Ow.
Oh my god!
Come on.
And you got drilled. Stay on the ship. Stay as close to it as possible, actually. So don't do what you're doing right now. Alright, so these missiles, you need to guide them to the end of this ship so that they can break the glass that's over this thing. So you can homing attack it and fuck the ship up. This one, you need the missiles to break it. So you need to guide them so that they don't hit shit. Actually, you got one going there right now. Yep. Now, don't attack it, attack it, attack it, attack it. Right, so now that you've done that and you have drilled, the next thing you're going to do is basically the same shit that you did the first time. Wait for him to appear, use drill, maneuver yourself around, and smash his fucking face in with the drill. Now, kill him! You see that Eggman
Battle's only
thing?
just starting now,
That
but he's
tells
showing
you where he
himself.
is.
Don't let him pressure you. Stay cool, then attack.
Go. Beat his ass. Kill him.
Kill it!
You can boost with the Y button. It makes your turning cheap.
Come here.
Damn. I mean, these bosses shouldn't take long even without using the whisk, but also you still need air. And you had no wrist.
Let's try that again.
It's fucking crazy.
I couldn't catch up with this bitch ass.
You know what you should be doing. The actual question is if you can get drilled before that happens. You did in fact get drilled.
Where's the drill?
You didn't miss it. You had drilled.
Yeah.
Thing is, I don't think you touching them hurts you. It's just they'll destroy the missiles.
You have to go back?
So yes, playing like avoiding them probably is the best thing to do for your time. See, like this, jump higher, get them to avoid it. That thing was clipping through it. All right, so
Let's try to do it.
get the boost again. So just wait for him to throw up. Stop it. You won't need to get it. He doesn't throw up. Probably do it now. Follow. You should wait. You can't turn. There we go. Sends him back to his ship. Now you just gotta do it again. And please don't die. I think this is like the bosses. Once you die, you have to do them all over again. So.
I was like, what the fuck happened?
So you'll want. I think it's the. Oh, there. So I think it's the yellow ones you want breaking. Yeah, it is. You guide Eggman ones. Not like that. You guide the Eggman. Did that one just phase through the fucking thing? It did. You know, this is a way to do it. Yeah, I was questioning why you wouldn't have tried to just go under it. Alright. God damn. They need line of sight. You.
What?
So, go up higher. There we go. What's there? Got it. Alright, so now you just need to hit him with drill again and you should win.
Drill!
Rocket!
Balls.
That is not a wisp.
You wish it was a wisp.
Yeah.
Laser! Cube! Hover! Frenzy. Well, I mean, if it's anything like the last one, you really shouldn't need it. You should just be able to homing attack and murder. Which involves being on the floor. Numbers personally. Okay, well, now we gotta do the whole thing.
Well,
There's no way you did so good then fumbled so fucking hard. The first sign of fumble was using the boost the entire time you were in drill form. Just like Spike, doing shit like that will deplete your wisp gauge faster. Well, at least you got drill out of it. Damn.
Are you serious?
There we go. She's trying to weave under them most of the time. Trying to go over them is not working well. They give you air every time you hit one of these. I said we should have done Joseph by around the hour mark. We've almost hit an hour and we are struggling to approach the finish. Beat his ass. Just don't use your boost too much. That will fuck you up. See, like that, you broke your ankle.
Yes, he broke my fucking ankle.
You'll probably want to use it when you're like sometimes close to him, like that. Yeah. Basically, it's you're trying to see who can break the other's ankles the hardest.
Broke my ankles under fucking water. That's insane.
Ankle breaker.
Bro broke my fucking ankles under fucking water.
But yeah, most of the time you'll want to be trying to. The first set or two aren't really that consequential. Usually the first set. It's the second set you'll want to make sure you actually have to get to where you go. It's crazy.
Look at my son.
Well, you got drill, which is a good thing. You are unfortunately, however, lacking rings, which means if you eat shit to these goddamn missiles again, you die. So now the good thing is that if the yellow one hits, then the rings will spawn. So you know, just don't get violated by those fucking missiles. Fine. Remember I said going under them will probably yield the best result? Right. So you should do that. Yeah, see, there's one right there. Unfortunately, you have no rings. Jesus Christ. Yeah, see, your first thing you do when you get to this next part is getting rings. And nothing else. The moment you pick up a ring, then you go fuck them up. But pick up a ring first. There we go. Now we wait for his picture.
You can do it.
Kill him! End his life. Take his ship. basically it's like a race where you want to try to.
What type of it?
Just I'm not gonna entertain this.
What?
Oh.
Go down to the ground. If you can lure him down to the ground, then you should be able to hit him with something. He's no longer has rope. No, maybe you have to jump into it. Oh no, he's down there. Stop it. Hit him again.
The battle's only just started. Don't let him.
Okay, so. What are you saying?
All these little shits do is give you boost to be annoying. That's the problem. So close to stopping.
I always tell you what's going on.
There we go.
What is Eggman doing?
You won.
Are we just not going to talk about the combat man with him?
And man's the other nearby.
Robot.
It sounds like Eggman fucking like putting water with him. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure you.
Let's see what score she got. 25,000. D. It might be the second lowest.
Look at how you gave you shit for saying that afterwards.
Yeah.
Bucket of sushi.
It makes me feel better. It makes me feel better.
Great job, Sonic.
Bad job.
You know me. I aim to please.
Well, I'm totally pleased. And a
Of
little
course you're
nauseous.
pleased.
Tails is nauseous.
Tried to bite at the bucket
Oh
of
shit, that's a
fish.
mistake.
What's the verdict?
His cruelty knows no bounds.
I've been walking up to like a random fucking restaurant while your friends fighting for his wife, having a ordering some sushi,
Next up,
seeing
the
that
Aquarium
fucking
Park. This underwater attraction.
chum bucket out of you, they point your butt in your face, eat it, he decides to come sit and turn on me, and then he just goes,